Welcome, everybody, to another Replay Guy Hooray channel, otherwise known as the ARG channel. Well, we have finally reached the championship series of this History Maker Baseball 73 versus 98 anniversary set tournament. And tonight will be game one between the 1998 Philadelphia Phillies from the National League against the 1998 powerhouse New York Yankees from 1998. The teams, complete opposites of the spectrum here. Yankees were 114 and 48 in 1998, and the Phillies were 75 and 87, 12 games under 500 for 1998. But in this tournament, they got through the first couple of rounds, surprising upsets, and then they knocked off the top seed Atlanta Braves, who had won 106 games, and then they knocked off the Astros, who won 102 games. Meanwhile, the Yankees had it pretty much an easy way through the American League, although they did have some tough games. They managed to get here, and they are the favorites. The format will be 2-3-2, best of seven. First two games in Yankee Stadium 1, grass field, normal for right-handers and semi-small for left-handers. Both teams will be harmony for game one. No issues in the pregame roll for the Phillies, and as if they needed any more help, the Yankees closer Mariano Rivera will be a full flash for the series. He was semi-flash. He picked up the flash quality for the rest of the series. So the rich get richer. The umpires for tonight's game will be Ed Brinkman behind the plate. He is semi-strict, semi-questionable. Ed Kosk at first base. Or is it Bruce Kosk? Don't remember. He is semi-respected. Third base, Meals is respected, semi-lenient. And at second base, it's going to be, can't even read my own writing here. Oakley, I believe it is. Or no, excuse me, Danley. That is Danley. Bad handwriting there. And he is lenient. The starting lineups for the Phillies: the designated hot batter, Glanville leading off, playing center field. Jeffries in left field, batting second. Rowland third base, batting third. Brogner, the cleanup batter, designated Cole batter. He will be followed by Lieberthal catching, Abreu in right field, Lewis in second base, batting seventh, Relaford the shortstop, eighth, and Estalella the DH. On the mound is Mark Portugal, who has had a great tournament run, and he will be facing the mighty Yankees here in game one. For the 98 Yankees, it'll be Knobloch, the second baseman, leading off, followed by Jeter at shortstop, O'Neill, the right fielder, batting third, Williams, the cleanup batter in center field, Tino Martinez is at first base, and he's the designated Cole batter tonight. Strawberry, the DH, and he is the designated hot batter. Curtis in left field, batting seventh. Posada, the catcher, batting eighth. And at third base, it will be Scott Barocius. On the mound for the Yankees will be David Cone. So we are about ready to get this game started. And the first pitch, and it's a 2-4-4. Is Cone an ace? No, he is not. Is Glanville a champion batter? He is not, and he will ground out too short. 1 out. Next batter will be Greg Jeffries. And it's a 1-4-6. Flash. Cone is flash, and that will be a strikeout as Jeffries. Well, he's got a semi good eye, and then the decided eye did come up. So, with a good eye, and instead of striking out, he is going to ground out to second base. Quickly, 2 outs for Cone. And that will bring up Scott Rowland. And that's a 1-1-2-4. Control pitcher. Cone is control, and that would be a ground out to short. So 3 ground outs to the infield will do it. And we go to the bottom of the first. Don't score. Leading off for the Yankees will be Chuck Knobloch. 1-1-4. Fresh pitcher. Portugal is fresh, and that's going to be a ground out to short. So the infield here in the first inning for both teams getting action. All of the action. Jeter coming up. And it's a 2-3-4. Is he a hot batter? No, he's not. And he will pop out to third base. 2 down. That will bring up Paul O'Neill. And a 1-5-6. Is O'Neill a whiffer? He is not. And we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. And a 2-5 is a center fielder iron. Well, the center fielder is Glanville. He is not iron. And he will make the catch of the looping line drive. And that will end the inning. We played one here in Yankee Stadium. No score. Here we go, top of the second inning. Rico Brogna, the designated cold batter for the Phillies, cleanup batter, leads off. And we have a 1-4-5. Struggler, no, and that will be a ground out to first base unassisted for the out. And Cone has gotten 4 ground ball outs to the infield. First 4 batters. Lieberthal leading off. 1-1-5. He is fresh. And that will be a pop up to the shortstop. 2 down. Abreu coming up here. 2 outs. 2-5-6. Champion or patient. He is a semi-champion, but did not get the decided eye. So with that, we will go to the infield drama chart. 1-2 is a shortstop iron. That would be Jeter. He is not iron. And instead of a 2-base error, it is going to be an error on Jeter. So in E6, and we have our first base runner of the game here in the top of the second inning with 2 outs. And we bring up Lewis. A 2-3-5 is Lewis eager. He is, let's see, he is not eager, and he will ground out to second base to end the inning. No runs, no hits. There was one error. We are going to go to the bottom of the second inning. No score. Leading off, Bernie Williams, 266. Is he the leadoff batter? He is, and that is going to be a base hit. Bernie Williams with a base hit. First hit of the game for either team. And that will bring up Tino Martinez, who is the designated Cole batter. And it's a 2-3-3. Ace or star. Portugal is neither one of those. Is Tino Martinez a slugger? He's a semi-slugger. The decided eye says yes. It's a deep fly ball to left field for Tino Martinez, and that is going to be gone. Tino Martinez goes the opposite way, and it is a 2-run home run, and the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. Portugal hung a curveball there, and Tino went the opposite field with it and drove it to left field. And just like that, it is 2-0 Yankees. That will bring up Strawberry, the designated hot batter. 2-4-4. Is he a champion? He is not, and he will ground out to short. But he is going to strike out instead, and that'll be one out. He has a whiffer combination on his card. Oops, one out. That'll bring up Chad Curtis, the seventh batter in the lineup. 4-5-6. Is he patient? He is semi-patient. He did not get the decided eye. And that will be a fly out to center field. We will go to the team chemistry chart for Posada's at bat. Both teams are harmony. 6-6. Batting team harmony, yes. Focus batter with a big swing. And we are going to the fence chart for Posada. Posada is a slugger, so we will look at the slugger column, and it is a 5, and that is a deep fly ball to left field, and it is out of here. Jorge Posada with a home run. This powerful New York Yankee lineup has jumped out to a 3-0 lead here in the first inning. 2 home runs this inning, 2-run shot by Tino, and now the solo shot by Posada. That'll bring up Brosius, the number 9 hitter. And that's a 2-2-6. He's not the cleanup batter, and he will fly out to center unless he's a whiffer. And no, so he will fly out to center. That ends the inning. The Yankees score 3 runs on 3 hits. And at the end of 2, 98 Yankees 3, the 98 Phillies nothing. Top of the third, it'll be Relaford, Estrella, and Glanville up for the Phillies. 1-2-6. Cone is fresh, and it's a hard hit ball to second for out number 1, a line out by Relaford. That brings up Estrella, a 1-3-5. And with that, we are going to the memorable plays in the field chart. And it's a 1-1. We're going to highlight reel A. 2-2. We are going to highlight reel D. And let's see what we get here. A 1-2. Umpire rules home run to be a ground rule double. and the manager is ejected after the argument. So Estelella hit a deep fly ball, and it turned out looked like a home run, but the umpire is going to rule a ground rule double. The manager for the Phillies is thrown out, and with that, we will have a runner on second base and one out. First hit by the Phillies as we went to the highlight reel D after rolling two consecutive doubles. Interesting. And with one out, that will bring up Glanville. 236 DB control or dynamic. Cone is semi dynamic. He got the decider die. So that is going to be a ground out to the pitcher, 1-3, and then a ground out by Jeffries to the shortstop to end the inning. No runs. The double, which the Phillies thought was a home run. And we go to the bottom of the third with the score 3-0 Yankees. All right, here we go. We are in the bottom of the third. Leading off is Knobloch. A 1-4-5. Portugal is not a struggler yet, and that will be a ground out to third base for out number one. Jeter coming up. 1-1-3. Ace or dynamic for Portugal? No. Is Jeter a slugger? He's a semi slugger. Did not get the decided eye. And he will single to center field. So a base hit for Jeter. It's hit number 4 for the Yankees. And with one out, that brings up Paul O'Neill, who is over 1 in this game. 2-5-6. Struggler? No. Champion or patient? O'Neill is neither one of that. So we will go to the infield drama chart. 6-6 is first baseman Gold. Brogna is not Gold. And he is going to bobble the ball, and it's going to be an error on Brogna. Jeter makes it to second base. In E3, the Yankees have runners on first and second, and one out. Bernie Williams is 1-for-1. He singled and scored on Tino's home run back in the second. A 1-2-3. Both flash and fresh. Portugal is semi flash. Got the decider die, and he is still fresh. As we in this tournament, pitchers are fresh for the first 5 innings, and he picks up the strikeout. 2 outs. Portugal trying to get out of this without any further damage. Martinez, a 2-run homer last inning. And we have a 2-5 star pitcher. Portugal is not a star. Is Tino a home run king? He is a semi home run king. The decider die says yes. And another opposite field home run to left field, a 3-run homer. And Tino Martinez has given the Yankees a 6-0 lead. Another home run by Tino, this time a 3-run shot. And the Yankees have taken a 6-0 lead here in the third. Portugal, his worst outing of the tournament. 4, 5, 6. And is he patient? Strawberry is semi-patient, but did not get the decided. He will fly out to center field. That will end the inning. Another 3 runs, and at the end of 3, the Yankees have a commanding 6-0 lead. And the Phillies will be going to a new pitcher in the fourth. All right, David Cone here, top of the fourth, has a 6-0 lead, and he will be facing Roland. 1-4-6, flash. Cone is flash. It's a strikeout unless Roland has a good eye, and he does not. And Cone picks up his first strikeout of the night. 1 out. Grosvenor coming up, 0 for 1. A 1-2-6. He is fresh. And a hard liner to second base. Knobloch makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Lieberthal up. He popped out to shortstop his first at bat. Ripple 6s. Is Cone an ace? He is not. Is Lieberthal a sad sack? No. We have deep drive glove coming up. And let's see what happens here. It's a 4, and that is gone. A home run for Lieberthal. A solo shot, and the Phillies are on the board. And it is now 6-1. With 2 outs here in the fourth inning. That will bring up Abreu. He reached on Jeter's error back in the second inning. And it's a 1-1-4, and that will be a run out to short. Cone gets out of it. Phillies do get 1 run. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. The Yankees up 6-1. And the Phillies are going to bring in a new pitcher. And it is going to be Matt Beach coming in here in the fourth inning. He is a lefty, and he is a workman and flash. He'll be facing Curtis here in the fourth inning. And he gets Curtis to fly out to center field. And that's 1 out. Up comes Posada. Posada had a home run in the second inning, a solo shot. 1-2-4, controlled pitcher. Beach is not. Is Posada eager? He is not, and he is going to walk. 1 out. Runner on first, and that will bring up Rosius. 1-3-6. Is he an ace pitcher? No. Woofer or cold? Brosius is neither one of those. We have infield drama. 1-6. It's the shortstop goal. Shortstop is Relaford. No. And that is going to be a base hit just past the diving shortstop. Posada will go to second. And with 1 out, Yankees Have two base runners on for Knobloch, who is 0 for 2. 2-5-6. No, he's not a struggler. Champion or patient? No. And we're going to the infield drama again. Second time here in this inning. 4-6. Is the shortstop gold? No, we've already been down that route. And otherwise, it is going to be an error this time on the shortstop, an E6. And that is going to load the bases for the Yankees. 3 batters in a row have reached. That now gives Beach the semi-struggler quality. A 2-2-3. Is he wild? No. Slugger or utility for Jeter? Well, Jeter is a semi-slugger. He did not get to the side or die. And that is going to be a base hit to left field. Posada will score. Rosius goes to third. The bases remain loaded. And the Yankees get that run back. They gave up in the top of the inning, and the score is now 7-1. Still 1 out, and the bases are still loaded. 4 batters in a row makes Beach now a struggler, in addition to being a workman. 2-5-5. He's not a star pitcher. Is O'Neill a home run king? No, he is not, and it's a fly out to left field. And the runner on third base is Brosius, and he is not an active runner, so he is not going to score on that ball. So there are 2 outs, and the struggler quality will now drop from Beach. And with 2 outs and the base is still loaded, Williams coming up. He is 1 for 2. A 2-2-4 pitching at home. No. Is Bernie Williams a slugger? He is not. He is going to single to right field. And that is going to bring in Rosius. He scores. And let's see, Knobloch is also going to score on that play. And Jeter will go to third base. And it is now 9-1. Third inning in a row in which the Yankees have scored 3 runs. And we have runners on first and third, 2 outs. And Beach has struggled. And it's a 2-5-6. Champion or patient for Martinez? No. And he's got infield drama. Martinez with 2 home runs and 5 RBI. 2-6. Is the second baseman gold? It's Lewis. Lewis is not gold, and it's another base hit to center field. Jeter scores. Williams to third. Tino picks up his 6th RBI of the game. That will bring up Strawberry, the designated hot batter. How ironic. Tino Martinez, the designated cold batter, with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, 3 for 3. Strawberry, the hot batter, is 0 for 2. 2-5-6. Excuse me. Champion or patient for Strawberry. He's semi-patient. The decided die says yes. He will walk. And the Yankees have batted around here, excuse me, in the fourth inning. And that will bring up Curtis, who started off the inning with a fly ball to center field. Triple twos, a sad sack. Curtis is not. He is going to double to center field. Williams is going to score. Martinez will score. And Strawberry will stop at third base. A 2-run double, and it's a 6-run inning. And again, runners on second and third. 2 outs as Beach is trying to get out of this inning. 1-2-5. He is a struggler. It's going to be a fence chart for Posada. And Posada is a slugger. 1, and he will double. Strawberry scores. Curtis scores. 2 more runs in, an 8-run inning. It is now 14-1. A runner on second. Phillies not wanting to use up pitchers here in game one. They're going to stick with Beach. Hopefully he can get out of this inning. 2-6-6. Leadoff batter, no, and it will be a fly out to right field. The Yankees send 13 batters to the plate, 8-run score. And at the end of 4, it is the Yankees 14, the Phillies 1. Wow. We go to the top of the 5th. David Cone, the 13-run cushion, will face Lewis, Relaford, and Estrella. And it's a 2-3-4. Is he a hot batter? No. And that would be a pop out to third base. 1 out. Next batter is Relaford, 0 for 1. 3-3-6. Ace or dynamic? No. Sad sack, utility, or patient for Relaford? He is neither one of those, and he is going to single to center field. So Relaford gets the Phillies' 3rd hit of the game. And with that, we will go to the player experience chart. And it's a 4-6. Icon pitcher. Cone is an icon pitcher, and he is going to strike out Estrella for out number 2. And we go to the back to the top of the order. Glanville 0 for 2. He is a designated hot batter. See what he can do here. 1-4-5. And he is going to round out to third. And that is going to end the inning for the Phillies. No runs. There was 1 hit. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. 14-1 Yankees. And the new pitcher coming in for Philadelphia will be Colton Lower. Lower coming in. And he is a struggler and semi-control pitcher. The Phillies are going to expend some of these pitchers that they weren't planning on using to eat up innings here. So lower will face Knobloch, who is 0 for 3. And is he fresh? It is. Such fresh, and he strikes out. So lower comes in, gets the first batter out. 1 out. Derek Jeter coming up. He is 2 for 3. He has scored 2 runs and has an RBI. And 1-2-6, and that's going to be a line out to second base. So quickly, lower gets the first 2 batters, and with 2 outs, that brings up O'Neill 0 for 3. Did reach on an error and scored a run. And it's 1-1-2. Is he flash? Lower is not flash. Is he a sad sack? O'Neill is not a sad sack. And we're going to go to the check with scorer chart. And it is going to be an error charge to the second baseman or the third base. So we'll roll the decided die again here. This dot comes up, it'll be second base. Nope. And that is going to be an error on the third baseman. E5. That's the third error by the Phillies tonight. And O'Neill has reached on errors twice tonight. And that will bring up Bernie Williams. Williams is 2 for 3, 2 singles, and 2 RBI. 2-3-3, ace or star. He is not. Is Bernie Williams a slugger? He is not, and he will fly out to center. And the Yankees do not score in the 5th. So lower comes in, does a nice job. And at the end of 5, 14-1 Yankees. We now go to the top of the 6th. Cone is now semi-fresh. 1-2-4. Control pitcher. He is, and it's a ground out to shortstop for first out of the inning. Jeffrey's now 0 for 3 in the ball game. Brings up Roland. Roland 0 for 2. 1-5-6. Is Roland a whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer. Did not get the decided eye, so we will go to the outfield drama chart. 2-2 is a center fielder gold. Bernie Williams is gold, and he chases down the base hit and holds the runner at first with the throw. So it's a base hit. Looked like it might be a double, but Bernie with a fine play in center field, cutting it off to keep rolling at first base. 1 out, and that will bring up Rico Brogna. And that's a 2-2-4. Pitching at home, yes, they are, and it is a pop out to short. 2 down. The next batter will be Lieberthal. He's 1 for 2 with a solo homer in the 4th inning. 5-6-6, wild, no. He does not have a good eye. And Lieberthal will strike out to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Yankees in control of this ball game, 14-1. Houghton lower coming in for his second inning of relief. And we are going to the Baseball Now chart for Tino Martinez, who is 3 for 3, a 2-run homer, a 3-run homer, and an RBI single. He has got 6 RBI in this game. And a 3-4 cold batter. No, he is not a cold batter. But he will fly out to right field. 1 out. Up comes Strawberry. He is 0 for 2. He has walked and scored a run. 1-2-6. And that's going to be a line out to second base. 2 down. Up comes Curtis. He is 1 for 3. He's got a 2-run double and scored a run. And that is a 2-3-5. Is he eager? Curtis is not eager, and he will ground out to second, but he is semi-patient. The decided eye says he is, and instead of grounding out, he's going to get a 2-out walk here in the 6th inning, and with 2 outs, that will bring up Posada. He's had a good day. He is 2 for 2 with a walk. He's got a solo home run and a 2-run double. So he has scored 2 runs and 3 RBI. 1-1-4, and that's going to be a ground out to short to end the inning. We played 6 here in the stadium. The score, remains 14-1 Yankees. Top of the 7th, Cone is semi-fresh for this inning. 2-3-5. Is he wild? No. Is Abreu eager? No, and he will ground out to second, but he is semi-patient. The decided eye says yes, he is patient, and he's going to draw a leadoff walk. The Phillies have the leadoff runner on here in the 7th. They got a long ways to go. Lewis 0 for 2. And let's say 1-3-6 is lower. An ace, no. Whiffer or cold for Lewis. And he is semi-whiffer. Didn't get the decided eye, so we will go to the infield drama chart. 2-2, pitcher gold. Cone is not, and he's going to bobble the ball, and that is going to be an error by David Cone, an E1. So the Yankees have committed their second error. 5 errors in this game. The Phillies have 3, and the Yankees with 2. And with no outs, we have runners on first and second for Relaford, who is 1 for 2. And we've got triple fours. Is he a scrapper? He is a semi-scrapper. The decided eye says yes, he is. And that is a single to left field. And let's see, runners advance 2 bases on the single. So Abreu is going to come in and score. Lewis, excuse me, is not going to be able to go to second, I don't believe, because he is semi-stoic. He is stoic. Just want to check and make sure that's correct. Right. So he will stop at second. Relaford with his second hit of the game. And runners remain at first and second and no outs. And that will bring up Estrella, who is 1 for 2. Cone becomes a semi-struggler now that 3 batters have reached in a row. 2, 3, 6. DB control or dynamic. He is semi-dynamic. Did not get the decided eye. Pitcher is not batting, and that is going to be a walk. The bases are loaded with no outs. And with 4 in a row, that makes Cone a full struggler. Let's see what the Phillies can do here. 1 run is already in. Glanville, the leadoff hitter. 344. Prospect pitcher, no. It's Glanville Patient. He is not. And he is going to pop one up to second base. The infield fly is called. And with one out, Glanville now 0 for 4 in the leadoff position. He was a designated hot batter. One out, one run in. Jeffries up 1-3-3. Excuse me. Is Jeffries a slugger? He is not. Fly out to left field. Excuse me. And not deep enough to get the run in. And there are two outs. That'll bring up Scott Rowland, who is 1 for 3. A single. 3-6-6. Is he a pinch hitter? No, and that would be a fly out to center. So the Phillies only score one run in the seventh. And we go to the bottom of the seventh. The Yankees up with a 14-2 lead. Rosius coming up, leading off in the eighth. And wait a minute here. Yeah, leading off the bottom of the seventh. Forgot the cross off on the score sheet because Yankees did bat over in the fourth inning when they sent 11, 12 men to the plate. So we're in the bottom of the seventh. Lowest, his second inning of relief. And it's a 2-2 and is Brosius a slugger? He is a slugger, and that is going to be a leadoff double for Scott Brosius here in the bottom of the seventh inning. Hit number 11 for the Yankees, and that will bring up Knobloch, who is 0 for 4. 4-4-6 is lower star pitcher. He is not sad sack utility or patient for Knobloch. No. And he is going to single to right field. And Brosius is going to come around and score. And the Yankees get that run back again. And just like that, it is 15-2. And there are no outs with a runner on first. That will bring up Jeter. 1-5-5. Is Jeter a home run king? No, he is a semi-slugger. And it will be a fly out to center field. Jeter now 2 for 5 on the day. And it brings up O'Neill. O'Neill is 0 for 4. He has reached on 2 errors. 3-4-6. Is he eager? He is not eager. And that is going to be a walk. So with one out, Yankees have runners on first and second. Williams is up. He is 2 for 4. 2-2-6, and he gets plunked. Hit by the pitch. And the Yankees have the bases loaded with one out. Lower is pretty much in this game until the end. He's going to have to take one for the team here in this blowout. And it's a 1-3-5. We got to go to the umpire chart with the bases loaded. Let's see what happens here. 1-3-5 was the call. We get him to this spot, and it's a 1-4. Lenient umpire at home. Brinkman is semi-strict and semi-questionable. And It is going to be a fly out to left field for out number 2 on Martinez. And Knobloch is going to be thrown out 7-2 to end the inning. And a fly ball, Knobloch tagged up and was unable to score. And at the end of 7, it is 15-2 Yankees. You go to the 8th inning, and Cone is neutral now with a 13-run lead. They're going to keep him out there. 1-2-5. He is not a struggler. Patient. Brogna is not patient, and that is going to be a strikeout. Cone with a strikeout. 1 out. And that will bring up Lieberthal. He is 1 for 3, a home run. 3-4-5. We do not have Iron Catcher here. And let's see. Good eye. Lieberthal does not have a good eye, and it's strikeout number 2. So Cone, his second strikeout of the inning. We are going to the Baseball Now chart for Abreu. 1-6. Is he a hot pitcher? Yes, he is, and it's a ground out to short to end the inning. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Score remains Yankees comfortably in the lead, 15-2. And Lower will come out again here in the 8th inning. He is in there just to eat up innings. Strawberry 0 for 3 with a walk and run scored. And that's a 2-4-6. Control pitcher. He's semi-controlled. Did not get the decided eye. Eager or sad sack? Strawberry is neither one of those, and he is going to walk his second walk of the game. 0 for 3, but he's walked twice. And that will bring up Curtis, who is 1 for 3 with a walk. 3-4-4 is Lower a prospect. He is a prospect, and we've got a ball. It's going to be a fence. Curtis is utility, so we will be going to the other shot. And it's a 1, and it will be a double. Strawberry to third. And the Yankees, with no outs, have runners on second and third. And that will bring up Posada, who is 2 for 3. A double, a homer, and a walk. 3-4-6. And is Posada eager? He is not, and he's going to walk. And the bases are loaded with no outs. And Lower becomes, well, he's already a struggler, so he can't become a semi-struggler. He is like, Brooks coming up 2 for 4. 3-4-6. Eager. Brosius is not eager, and he's going to walk. And another run comes in for the Yankees. And the bases are still loaded. And that is going to be it for Lower. He is done. Coming in will be Yokis Perez in the 9th inning, or 8th inning here. Yokis Perez is a flash pitcher. Comes in with the bases loaded. Excuse me. A little tickle in my throat tonight. Here we go. 4-4-6. Star pitcher, no. Sad sack, utility, or patient for Knobloch. Neither one of those. And he is going to single to right field. Curtis is going to score. Posada is in to score. Rosius to third. And 2 runs batted in for Knobloch. The score is now 18-2. Ouch. Runners on first and third and no outs. That will bring up Jeter, who is 2 for 4. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye. Jeter does not have a good eye, and Jeter's going to strike out. 1 out. And we will go to the Baseball Now chart for O'Neill. 3-5, hot batter. He is not a hot batter, and he will fly out to left field, and it is not going to be, let's see. Well, it's Brosius is neutral, so Brosius will tag up and score on that play. A sac fly. Bring in Brosius, 4th run of the inning, and it is now 19-2 here in the 8th with 2 outs. And Williams coming up. And it's a 2-3-5. And is he eager? Williams is not eager, and he will ground out to second base. Did not get the decided eye, otherwise he would have walked. But the Yankees, with another 4 runs at the end of 8, the Yankees destroying the Phillies here, 19-2. And David Cone will come out, see if he can get the complete game. 1-2-6. He is not fresh. Sad sack. Is Lewis a sad sack? He is not, and that's a base hit just past the diving Knobloch. And the rally is on for the Phillies. Leadoff single here in the 9th inning. And we are going to, I believe, the Baseball Now chart for Relaford, who is 2 for 3. For 6, hot pitcher. Not at this point. And it's going to be a bouncer to the pitcher. Cone throws over to first for the out, and Lewis will make it to second with 1 out. And that will bring up Estelella, 1 for 2 with a walk. 3-5-6. Estelella is a right-hander. Cone being a right-hander, and that is a strikeout. 2 down. The Yankees 1 out away from winning this blowout game. Glanville coming up. 1-4-5. He is not a struggler, and that is going to be a round out to third. And the Yankees have won game 1 in a laugher, 19-2. Oh, unbelievable. Yankees with 3 runs in the second, 3 in the third. Really blew the game open with a 8-run 4th inning, then added a single run in the 7th, 4 in the 9th, or 8th, bottom of the 8th, and that was it. 19 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors. The Phillies had 2 runs, 6 hits, and 3 errors. Portugal with the loss. David Cone gets the win. Tino Martinez, 3 for 5 with 2 home runs and 6 RBI. Posada had 3 RBIs and a home run. And for the Phillies, Lieberthal with a home run. And that is going to do it in Game 1 of this best-of-7 series. The 1998 Yankees flex their muscles and score 19 runs on 14 hits and have taken a 1-0 lead going into Game 2 at the stadium. I want to thank everybody for watching, and make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, and we'll see you for Game 2. Hope everyone had a great weekend, and I know this week is a busy week. Christmas Eve, Tuesday night, and Christmas on Wednesday, so we're hoping to get Game 2 in before the Christmas holiday, and then start up again right after the Christmas holiday. So once again, the final, 1998 Yankees 19, the 98 Phillies 2. Have a good one. Bye.